Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I'm bringing you something brand new, something that I've never shared on my channel before and something that I only came across recently within the Boots sales, and it is the LMX by Little Mix collection. Now, I've picked up the items that appeal to me, so I haven't picked up everything, and if you too want to pick up some of these items, then head on to your local Boots and see what they have left. I know that on the website they don't have anything left, I don't think, and also you can head on to the website if you want to check if your local Boots does have the stock, and of course that is underneath the product information that you're looking for. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all of the products that I've picked up, and I'm also going to be sharing with you a look. As you can see, I have got on my base, my brows, a little bit of face product. But apart from that, I don't have my eyes and lips done, apart from my brows, of course. So I thought I would share that with you today because I've had a lot of questions about this brand, whether they're any good. And for me, I come across items, particularly in sales, that I've never come across before, and in gift collections, and I think to myself, are they any good? You know, sometimes when you see these Christmas gift collections, they're put together and the prices bumped up because they're Christmas gifts, obviously, but you don't really know, are they any good? And it's not until you try it that you realise, have you wasted your money or haven't you? So obviously I'm going to be getting into all of that as well for you. So the first product that I'm going to be sharing with you, and obviously everything that I'm going to be sharing with you is from the same collection, so LMX by Little Mix. So the first product is, and it's called Had Me at Hold, and it is this. So of course everything that I've picked up is half price, so this wasn't £10, it was £5. And within this collection you get a lip liner, a liquid lipstick, and you also get like a lip topper. So let's have a look at this one. Now, I have actually worn this quite a lot. Not the lip topper, but certainly the lip liner. Okay, so the lip liner is in the shade Hold Up, and it looks like this. Now, I don't know why they remind me of the NYX lip liners, but the writing, it reminds me of another brand. It's either NYX or something else. I'm not quite sure what it reminds me of, but it certainly looks a little bit more high-end than perhaps, you know, a gift set from Boots. But anyway, I also believe that Little Mix launched this a couple of months ago, but I only became aware of it actually when I popped into Boots to actually pick up some Profusion within the sale. So I've not heard anything about this, so I was really intrigued about it. I'm not a huge fan of Little Mix. I listen obviously to their music on the radio, but apart from that, I'm not a big or huge fan. So this is purely because I like the look of the makeup. So yeah, that's the lip liner. And then let's just have a look at the swatch of it. So this is Hold Up, and it swatches like that. Okay, so that's the lip liner. Now, I haven't really used the lip liner, but it's this that I've been using, and it is the liquid lipstick. And again, this is reminiscent of another brand. I don't know why, but also their logo, that reminds me of something else. And like I say, I'm not quite sure if it's NYX, whether it's the X on the end, I'm not quite sure, but it just reminds me of something else. I really like the packaging. So this is their matte lip, and it's in the shade Cupid. So it looks like that. So let's swatch this. Like I say, I have worn this before, and that is the applicator. So let's just swatch it. And that is what the shade Cupid looks like. What I will say is, let me just, yeah, they smell absolutely beautiful. Bit vanilla-y, a bit cupcake, bit, you know, like that anyway. And what I will also say is that they last on the lip a while. I'm very, very particular about my liquid lipsticks. Even if I'm paying half price for them, you know, I want something that lasts, and this lasts. In fact, I wore this, I think, on my birthday. It was a very long day and it lasted all day. Really impressed. It didn't dry out my lips. It's not what I would say a very thin consistency, but I would also say it isn't really thick. It's not gloopy, it's in the middle, so it's a little bit of a thicker consistency rather than those really thin watery consistency that really dry your lips out. So even though this was very inexpensive, it seems a lot better than the £5 that I paid. So really impressed by these lip products. So that is one of them that I've been wearing a lot of. And then within the collection you get this, it's called Hold Top Coat. You can see it's iridescent, you've got all of those mix of colours, and it says lip gloss in Luminite. Yeah, Luminite. Again, let's have a look at the applicator. So it looks like that. And I've just done a light stroke so that you can see that. So you can see it's very glossy. Sorry about the scratch on my hand. It wasn't the puppy, it was me. I've just caught myself actually on the vacuum. And that is the lip gloss. Okay, so that is that gift set. Let me pop that to one side. Then I picked up this one. Now I'm not a big red lipstick fan, but I really liked the tone of these. Again, this was £5. Again, LMX by Little Mix, of course, and this lip kit is called Camera Ready. So it looks like that. So again, you have got the lip liner, you've got a matte lip and a lip gloss. So that's the matte lip, that's the lip gloss. So let's have a look at this. When I saw this, because again, I'm very fussy about I'm fussy about anything that I buy because I want it to be good, but you know, I'm fussy about red. It has to be a certain red. So this is the lip liner, exactly the same as the first one, but obviously it's red. So the shade of this one is called Final Call. So there it is swatched. I wouldn't say, I mean, they are pencils. I always find that pencil lip liners are a little bit firmer than the, I don't know, twist up ones that you get, but actually it's not too bad at all. It doesn't, or didn't drag my skin when I applied it there. So really like that. And then we have the matte lip. Let me get it out. So we've got the matte lip here. So this is the matte, and they're calling this one Red Planet. So let's swatch this one. So there's Red Planet. And then we have, I'm only going to swatch the lip products, all of them, and then I'll do a few swatches from the eye palettes that I'm going to be sharing with you. And this is the lip gloss in the shade Crimson Kiss. So it looks like that. It's going to be a long video anyway, so I would suggest that you grab a drink and perhaps a snack or two. So there you have that lip collection, but I really like orange. I'm obsessed actually with orange, and this is a little bit of an orangey red, so for me it worked very well. Not only that, as I've mentioned before, because it was £5, it spurred me on, I suppose, to try something new. And then the last lip product that I picked up, again this was half price, so this was £9 because the set was £18 initially, and this is called Shout Out to My Pout, which I thought was rather fun. And in this one you get 4 lip liners and 4 liquid lipsticks. Now obviously I have said to you and mentioned how great I think these liquid lips are, so it just made sense to pick up, you know, quite a few of them. What I also really liked about the collection is that they're all a little bit nude, apart from one you'll see as well, apart from the red, and then there's one more within the eye collection, but they're all nude and they all look really wearable, so love that. Okay, I'm going to quickly go through these and then we'll move on to the rest of the products. Like I say, it's going to be rather a long video, as most of mine usually are. Okay, so the first lip pencil is called Rose Blush. So exactly the same. This is more of a brown. What I'll do is I'll swatch both of the products and then I'll show you. So the first lip matte lip product is called One Kiss. So these they've put side by side. Exactly, obviously the same packaging as what I've just shared with you. Oops, so I can get it back in. So this is the first duo. So you've got the lip liner and the liquid lipstick. Then we have the next lip liner, which is called Real Talk. And then we've got a liquid lip, and that is in So Deep. So that's the next duo there. Then we have the third, and the lip liner is called Suede. And oops, the liquid lipstick, if I can get that out, is called, what's this one called? Dear Lover. So that is the third duo, that one there. And then the very last one, the lip liner is called Plump Up. A little bit more pink toned in this one. And then the liquid lip is called Perfect Pout. So there's that combination there. Okay, so that's all from this collection called Shout Out to My Pout. If you come across that, that's what that one looks like. So I'll just put that somewhere safe. Okay, now on to the eye products, and the first one is one that I haven't used, but I'm very intrigued because I have used the other two. This one is called the Luxe Eye Palette. This one retailed for £16 initially, but obviously I paid £9, and it looks like this. And then when you open it up, you've got that mirror there, and these are your eyeshadows. Now I purchased this after I purchased the two eyeshadows that I'm going to share with you next, because I was so impressed with those that I went out and purchased this as well. So that's that one. I won't be using that one today. I'm going to be using the neutral one, which I'll be sharing with you in a moment. This is, I think this is my favourite. Yeah, this is my favourite, and it's called the Rock and Gold Get the Look palette, which retailed for £14 initially, but went down in the sale to £7. And it looks like that. It is magnetised. You would have seen this on my Instagram where I was opening it for you, and I really love the colours in here, and the liquid lip in here, obsessed with. This has been put together really well. I love these eye shades. This I'm not using as a highlight. Obviously it is a highlight, but I use this as my inner corner highlight, and I really love the liquid lip in this collection. And they also have a little eyeliner. It's like a felt tip liner there as well. So I think this is really good value for £7. So that's the first one. And the second one, again, I've done an eye look with, and initially I didn't purchase this. I purchased the one I've just shared with you, and initially I thought, no, this is too bright, I'm not going to like this. But actually the look that I created, beautiful, and again I shared that with you on Instagram. So this one is Pop in Pink Get the Look palette, again reduced from £14 to £7. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. So this is not quite nude, this liquid lip, it's much more of a burgundy. And yeah, really love this. And this is not white, it is this the one that's a duochrome? I think it's, is it pink? Goes on pink, yeah. So this highlight, it looks very pale, but actually it goes on with a little bit of a pink hue. Absolutely beautiful combination. I was put off because of this bright pink, but on the eye, I put this on first, this on to deepen up the crease, and then I actually put this on the lid, and it is stunning. I'll just swatch the liquid lip for you, just because it's something a little bit different. This one is called Bubble Pop. think this might be something a little bit different. Yeah, it's a gloss, this one, rather than a liquid lip. I'm disappointed with that, actually. I prefer the it to be a matte lip, but that is your lip gloss, and it's a little bit more, I suppose, pinky purpley. Beautiful, but I really, really loved this collection, and it really lasted a long, long while on my eye. Let me just swatch this shimmer shade here and put it up here. It is just a stunning eyeshadow. I know that we're not going by swatches anymore, but you know, they are so beautiful. There's another one. Oh, really, I might as well do all of them now, mightn't I? Gorgeous. And let me do the bright pink for you. Here's that bright pink, and then I'll just swatch that highlight. And there's the highlight there. It looks very, very white, but when you actually rub it in, it changes colour. Absolutely stunning. You can see a little bit there, pink. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so love that. Now I'm going to move back to this one, so Rock and Gold. This is what started it all off for me, this little collection. This is what I picked up first. Absolutely love it. Let me swatch all of these for you so you know what you're going to be getting. I'll do them all now. The deepest brown in here is not full on shimmer, but it has got a little bit of shimmer to it. I've been using that in the crease, and what I will say is that it works beautifully in the crease. I know that some of you are a little bit worried about putting shimmers in the crease, but on this occasion it's not full on shimmer like these two, and that is the highlight, but I'm using that in the inner corner. Okay, so let's get started with this look now that you've looked at all of the products, and I'm going in with, and I'll show you from the swatches, the lightest brown first of all. Now I have primed and prepped my eyes. What I will also say from these eyeshadows, now I always talk about kick up, these do have a little bit of kick up. They're a little bit dusty, and but they are very pigmented. I'm starting off with the 251 Iron Crease Contour Brush, and I'm just going to pop that in the crease. They really do blend out beautifully, and like I say, yes, there is a little bit of kick up. I will show you. You can see it there, but I'm just going to pick that up on my brush like I always do with these products that kick up a little bit, and use it on the other side. So if you go into Boots and you do swatch these, do not be put off by that little bit of kick up. If you know, you find one that you can swatch. I just absolutely love these colour combinations. I'm happy to do the pink one, the pop of pink, for you as well, but I've gone for this one because this is what kick-started the whole thing off for me, picking these up. I'm going in with my eye contour brush from Primark now, and I'm going in with the, let me just go in from the swatch, the second one in now, the deepest to lightest. I think this is, yeah, this is the eyeshadows that I wore on my birthday. I absolutely loved the look. I'm doing exactly the same look that I created on my birthday because I loved it so much, and like I say, it lasted and lasted and lasted. And I'm always a little bit skeptical with these Christmas gift sets, thinking, you know, are they any good? You know, I don't want to pay for something that is, and you find a lot of this at Christmas time, they're like children's makeup sets, aren't they? They're not you know, makeup that I would pay much more than half price for, and this is why I was so impressed. So I'm nearly losing my voice now. So just going in with this second shade to deepen up the crease. Like that. And also these colours really work beautifully together. I'm going to go into that first shade again and I'm going to pop that underneath like that. Perhaps I should have gone with the pink. I mean, I'm wearing pink earrings, pink choker, but I really wanted to share this with you because, like I say, it was the first one that I purchased. You can see how pigmented they are. I'm just going underneath now with that second colour. Like that. I'm now going in with this colour here, add a little bit of dimension. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Again, a little bit dusty, this shade. It's in between a matte and a shimmer. You possibly could wear it as a shimmer, but I'm using these deep tones, even though they've got a tiny little bit of shimmer to them, as the you know, crease shade. And I'm just going to stamp that into the crease. In fact, when you put it onto the eye, because I remember first applying this and thinking, oh no, what am I going to do? Because I don't have a matte brown. But then I thought, what am I doing? I can use this, and then when I applied it, you can't see any shimmer. You can't see the shimmer on the eye at all. It just looks like a matte eyeshadow. And it just looks beautiful. I've got a little bit of fallout, nothing major. I'm just going to use my foundation brush and just to sweep that away, and you know, just because it is a shimmery shade, but it just sweeps away, nothing major at all, nothing to worry about. Yeah, like that. Now going in with the second. Probably should be tapping it off perhaps, but I think if you are on a budget, or like me, if you just like trying out new makeup, I would certainly check at your local Boots. I love this one so much, I've actually bought a backup in this one because these are just amazing, amazing shades. You know, amazing every day. You don't necessarily have to go as deep as me. As always, I've gone you know, just to show you what you can do with all four of these. Like that. And again, I'm just going to get my, I don't think there was that much there, but just in case. I've gone quite low. I've gone quite low with the under eye as well, just so that you can really see how pigmented it is. I'm obsessed. Love it. So beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, really love it. Okay, now for the shimmery eye. So of course I'm going to go in with this beautiful gold here. Of course I'm going to go in with my finger. Like that. It is such a beautiful shimmery shade. No fallout with the shimmer. It is just absolutely beautiful. Like I say, the dark brown is a little bit dusty, not as dusty as the first shade, but it did have a tiny little bit of fallout. But to be honest with you, there are, you know, more expensive eyeshadow that gives you just as much fallout. So to me, it's absolutely fine. But I really loved that. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Okay, now I'm just going to do the inner corner, and I'm going to be using this shade here, the highlight shade, because I'm not a big fan of highlight. Not only that, this is a little bit too, I don't know, it's very, very intense. So if you like a intense highlight, you're going to love it. But I'm still obviously going to make use of it by putting it on my inner corner. So I'm just going to just blend that into that lid shade. I mean, it must, you know, I suppose tell you something that I actually chose to wear this on my birthday. You know, I could have chosen anything, but I chose to wear this because I was so impressed with the shades. It went with, you know, anything. And when I applied it, I just thought, wow. Love that. I think I've just got a little bit of fallout that I've missed here, right in the corner. There we go. That's better. Gorgeous. Okay, love that. Now what I'm going to do, I still think I'm going to use this and show you if I can get it out of the packaging. Oh, there we go. This. So this is called the Liquid Liner. And it looks like that. It's got all eyeshadow on it because I've got that on my finger, and then you just untwist it, and it's one of those kind of liners. Now I'm not a big fan of liner, but I will just apply a little bit just to show you how it applies. I did actually apply this on my birthday as well, so we had a little bit of drama going on here. It goes on really, really nicely. Beautiful. It's not too runny or liquidy, but it's also not like dried up. It is, and I'll just show you a swatch of that so that you can actually see that. Not that great a swatch because I wanted to do that so that you could see how liquidy it is, but that is the product. Okay, so now I just want a little bit of waterline liner. I know that I brought it in. Here we go. Okay, now trying to say two words at once as usual. I'm using the Revolution HD Smoky Waterproof Liner. So that is the liner. Now for the mascara. As always, it's going to be the Revolution, the Mascara Revolution. Now within this collection they did have some makeup brushes, and they did have some, I think it was a face and cheek palette, but the blushes looked very, very bright, so I just thought it's not, you know, something that I would possibly wear. Okay, so that is the eyes done. I'm just absolutely loving it. Beautiful. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the matte liquid lip from the Rock and Gold collection, which is called In So Deep. So it looks like that. Absolutely a beautiful packaging. I love it. Like, this is what it looks like. Again, I'll just swatch this one separately. So it's that one there, In So Deep. So let's apply this so you can see the whole palette in action, obviously. There's the top lip done. Now I think when I wore this, I actually wore a lip liner. As usual, I think I wore the Renaissance lip liner in Chauffeur with this, but this time I wanted to wear it on its own so you could see it in all its glory. Let me just pop that back. Got some fallout there. Okay, so that is the whole collection from the Rock and Gold by LMX or by Little Mix. That's the whole collection that I'm wearing here. Oh, I'm absolutely obsessed. I think it looks so stunning. I think it looks beautiful, and for £7 that I paid, I'm loving it. The liquid lipstick is now drying down. It's a beautiful formula. I really like it. It feels very comfortable on the lips. It lasts and lasts. It will last all day, through eating, through drinking. I just love it. I think my only disappointment is that they didn't put a liquid lipstick in the Pop of Pink. Is it called Pop in Pink? That was a gloss. I would prefer that to be a liquid lipstick, but nonetheless absolutely beautiful. I love these products so much. If there's another product from this collection that you would like to see in action, so perhaps the Luxe Eye Palette, or perhaps the Pop in Pink, this one, then I'm happy to share that with you. Obviously let me know down below, but of course this was the Rock and Gold. Like I say, these are £7 in Boots at the moment. They're not available on the website. Everything that I've shown you is only available now in stores, so do check that out if you're interested. Of course, I would love to hear your comments on any of the products that I have shared with you, the look that I've shared with you and the palette that I've shared with you as well. Have you picked up any of these, and what are your thoughts? My voice is nearly gone, so I better make this quick now. Of course, if you have just stumbled across my channel, I would absolutely love it if you subscribed to watch further videos. But there are all of the swatches there for you. So as always, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.